Hi, George Durkee, Geography 66, creating web maps using ArcGIS Online. And this will be an addendum to the last couple of videos. I just wanted to show you a different way of customizing symbols for your web map, and we'll do it within the feature layer itself in your table of contents, such that the symbol layer you change will carry through to all of the other maps you might use it in, rather than changing it in each map. So one other way that you can create Symbology and make it the default for your feature layer is to go into the content file for that particular feature layer. So here we're in the data folder where I put the points, lines, polygon that we created. And we'll click on the hosted feature layer. And while we're here, I can't remember if I set the extent for this, but let's do that. Let's edit the extent. And we'll zero in on, let's just go to Sonora. And we'll just expand that to the rest of the county. And let's call that good. Okay, now we'll look at visualization, which is where we'll set the symbols. And right now it's set on legend, but what we want to do is go to layers, and you'll notice this is the same as in your web maps when you go to edit symbols or any other feature. So this is pretty straightforward. We just go to edit layer style, which we've done before. And as in the previous, you can also assign your symbology according to a particular field, but we're just going to just go into style options and do it by location. So right now we're doing a point, and so we're doing the basic point here. So let's just change that. And we're in basic shapes, but let's, how about a point of interest? And make it a post office. And let's increase the size a little bit. Okay, and now we're done with that. And also within that, you could have, as you could in your web map, you could also edit the zoom level, at what level it would be seen, and transparency. And now let's just do the polygon just for fun here. And style. So right now we're just have the basic shape, and we can color that both the outside line and the fill. But we can also, they've just added hatch fill within the last few months to Arc Online, and explore the others here. But let's give it a hatch fill. And as for a fire, and then you can do the colors on that. So let's click done, and let's give it a color. Go into the red, and that's for the outline. And we'll want to increase the size of that just a little bit, outline width. Okay. And then we'll do the hatch fill. And I don't know, let's do green. Okay, that's appropriately ugly, but there you go. Anyway, pretty straightforward. You guys have done that already. You can also adjust the pattern, rotate and separate the lines themselves. And here will be a slightly clumsy splice into the original video I did because I forgot to mention a pretty important step here is that after you complete your edits, you have to remember to save them up here in the upper left here. And it's pretty easy to overlook that. So you save, and if you don't do that, the changes you've made to the symbology or whatever else you're doing won't carry over when you're using the feature layer in other web apps. But the point is, these are now the default symbols for the feature layer when you establish them, draw them in. And you can still change them if you want to customize them further within the web map, but they won't become permanent. They'll only apply to that particular web. Anyway, the point is that these become the default symbols for these feature layers. So whenever you draw them in, no matter what the map is, they'll come as you establish them here in your primary contents tool. But you can still change them within a web map. You can further customize it if you want, but it won't become part of the permanent symbol. It'll just apply to that map. So I just wanted you to know this for your general information on creating maps. Nothing you have to add to your assignments. And so that'll be it for this video. And in the next video, number 10, and that'll be the last in the week 2 instruction series, we'll use the Survey 123 form that you've created and put it into a web app. Okay, thanks. See you in the next video.